you making that face?
Getting ready for the video.
Hey Plant Fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline, this is David, and this is our jungle.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I like that. Except it's like 99% my plants.
Today we're reacting to a video that came up on my feed probably like 2 weeks ago at this point, and I don't remember most of it, but I just remember watching it and thinking to myself, why in the hell would anybody ever actually do this with their plants? So this is a video that was posted by Cleverly. I'm sorry if we're looking down, we have the video.
It's right here.
Here, it's called 9 Popular Houseplants You Can Propagate. It's so easy. Cut some cuttings.
I want to cut some cuttings.
Cut some cuttings.
If you cut cuttings, you're cutting the cuttings. No.
Yeah. We actually, we're going to need to move the frame or like slide over.
Which way? My way?
That way. Because we gotta put the video in the screen. Okay. So you guys are going to see it here.
Somewhere.
I've never done this before.
Just
so
like down,
bear with me. It's going to
be
over here.
It'll be good.
And
I'll be here.
yeah, it's about 8 minutes long. And yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Let's watch this shit.
You pause.
Okay, so the first one is an Anthurium, and they're putting them into, what are those, like cupcake?
Like little muffin cups.
All right.
And let it rest 7 days in water. Okay. I already have a problem with this.
What? Wait, watch it take. That is not how that works. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on.
Okay, but wait, if you put it in a little paper cup and you set it in water for 7 days, it's not going to be floating in a cute little paper cup. Like, there's some maintenance involved.
You mean like the cup's going to disintegrate?
Well, have you ever put water in a bathtub?
No, I don't propagate my plants that way.
So you don't do paperwork when you're in the bath?
No, not usually.
You're missing out.
There's another issue that I have with this, that I don't think you can actually propagate Anthuriums.
Yeah, does that work? I don't know. I
don't think you can, just with like a stem cutting. Like, it'll root, but I don't think it'll grow into anything.
We can try it with mine and see. You can put it. I'll get a little muffin tin.
That's actually a thing I've been trying to figure out. Like, how do you propagate?
Also, if there's a hole in the paper, it's not like gonna float. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a solid question, Chief. Maybe that works.
Propagate Anthuriums by stem cuttings?
Have any of you propagated an Anthurium from doing a cutting?
We're new to Anthuriums, so we haven't propagated any of them.
Yeah,
like, I just recently acquired a handful.
I really like them. There's some of my favorites.
Do they have nodes?
I don't node. Sorry.
Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
Let's watch the next clip. I think we can agree that that's pretty dumb.
If you want to, weird. I don't know.
Well, if you want to propagate in water, just stick it in a cup of water.
Yeah, instead of like a little dish, like your dog's gonna be drinking out of it and stuff.
My cat would be like,
yeah, he'd be playing with little boats, little.
He'd be like, oh, how nice! You made a toy for me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. Yeah, I mean, sure.
So the next one here.
Here we go.
This is a snake plant, and we're slicing it up.
Yeah.
I wanted to get your reaction to this one.
What is happening?
They put it in a cucumber and then they buried the freaking cucumber. Okay, I have a lot of issues. Like, a lot of issues with this. Look. 30 days later. 30 days later, my ass. And second of all, they took sections of a leaf. Your Sansevieria leaf is not going to grow back into a whole leaf.
They don't regenerate.
It'll grow a new one.
Yeah.
It's not going to regrow a whole entire leaf. So, like, that's just a blatant
hold
lie.
On. If I get a bunch of cucumbers, no, stay with me, and I put my snake plant in a shredder, and I sprinkle it, I'll have like 900 snake plants.
According to this video,
and I'll have less cucumbers, and they're really good in sandwiches. I'm just saying.
Cucumbers
don't do that to food. Plants? Would it work with a potato?
I don't know.
Cucumbers are snake plants?
I get it.
What?
What?
Cucumbers are snake plants?
No, I said or snake plants.
I thought you said cucumbers are snake plants. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. Oh, that's fine.
They're Dracaena, technically.
Right. Cucumbers are Dracaenas?
Yes. No, Sansevierias.
What are cucumbers?
I don't know. They're cucumbers.
We're having a little bit of a misunderstanding.
Are they like a melon or something?
Clearly.
I don't know. They're all vegetables. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, I take a lot of issue with that because, first of all, if you're going to take a leaf section of your snake plant and root it like you do, you boo, that works perfectly fine. You could do it in soil, you could do it in water. You can, some people like to cut it into a V. Like you take the bottom of the leaf and cut it into a V and then stick it in.
Yeah, but doesn't it just like
water
root and grow one out of it, but not like...
Right, because you're giving it more surface area by cutting it into like a triangle shape to grow roots from. And then you'll grow a new plant eventually off of that one.
This reminds me of that conversation we had about starfish. Like if you cut off one arm of a starfish, does it grow a new starfish? Yeah, well, clearly,
no.
Sansevieria do.
Clearly, and 30 days. Have you ever tried to propagate a Sansevieria before? Because it sure as hell does not take 30 days. It takes months and months and months for it to even just put out roots that are substantial enough for you to put it into soil.
It takes way less time to kill them.
Plus, what happened to that cucumber under there? Wouldn't it like rot?
It'll attract
and
bugs.
Like get all types of fungus gnats?
Yeah, no, that'd be disgusting.
That is really nasty. Yeah. So next we have a Venus flytrap.
Have you ever seen one of these not dead?
Murdering these things and placing them onto soil. I have a really hard time believing that these wouldn't just rot. I've never propagated them. Like, can you even... Look, she just drowned them. They would rot. That is not an actual clip of the roots. They look dead. They didn't even show anything.
That looked really dead. That was kind of depressing.
Can you even propagate them that way?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like they would just die.
And aren't they like smart? Like they know when there's food there.
Well, they require like a lot of energy. You can't just like put them in soil and put them in the sun.
You gotta be. It's gonna be.
They need bugs too.
Yeah, like feed me, Seymour. Right? Like that thing's gonna want to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think somewhere on an alien planet they're like trying to like abduct people and like make our parts and see like you can regrow more.
See
like,
if they can propagate
maybe there's a ridiculous video on an alien planet where they're like propagate your human by cutting off his pinky and putting it in flour.
That's a very strange thought.
thought. You can cut that out.
It's fine. I'm not cutting any of this out.
There we go.
The next one is a Pothos. This one baffled me. I can't wait to see your reaction to this.
Okay, so you make a coffin. Yeah, okay. Let it rest for 14 days in total darkness.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the leaves. They don't even look viable anymore. Look at how floppy it is. She gotta tie it up. Why would you? Why? Just why? Okay, hold on. First of all, yes, you can propagate your Pothos this way. Finally, we've got an accurate thing. But why?
It's way easier to just shove it in a cucumber and put
why
it in
would you want to?
No,
this is the easiest plant in the world. Like just put it in a cup of water. Yeah, you can, but like put it in a cup of water. And when it has a few inches of roots, throw it in some dirt.
That was really weird. The little Pothos coffin. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know why you would want to do that.
Prayer or something.
It would, yeah, put it in the dark for like a week.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me.
Listen, we're no strangers to propagation containers, guys, but we all know that they should be clear, right?
Maybe light would help it. Help it root, or no? That's
only appropriate when you're like germinating stuff. You're supposed to like keep certain like seeds and things in the dark and whatever.
That makes some sense. Sure. It's like, don't worry, it's nighttime, and it's like because it wants to get out so bad, like. That's terrible. I feel bad for that plant.
This is a very easy plant to propagate. This looks like a different plant. It right?
Looks like
They're lying.
They were like, here's the sad dead one, and all of a sudden it's a brand new plant.
That one did look dead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the leaves shouldn't be floppy like that. No. All right. Okay, this one's weird as hell. So we're cutting up a tea bag, and we're taking a Zizi Leaf, mind you, just the leaf, not any part of the stem.
We need to try this.
For 10 days. For 10 days, first of all, those would be rotted.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's good. Please show a giant Zizi plant.
It is. Watch, it's going to be like 30 days later. This is the most humorous thing I've ever seen in my entire life, okay? Because I've propagated Zizi plants before.
Do you do it like that? No? One leaf?
You can't. It doesn't grow from one leaf. You need a piece of the stem. It's like Hoyas. You can't just cut a leaf and stick it in dirt. Like, yeah, it'll root, but it's not going to grow into anything because it doesn't have any stem cells.
Right. That's yeah, I like that. That was good.
No, seriously,
yeah,
it doesn't like contain the DNA to like
Plus, like,
grow.
what kind of tea do you use? Like, should it be
Why
black
would
tea?
you use a
Green
tea
tea?
bag? I get like just use some moss like the rest of us.
If you grow it like
perlite.
that, will the plant smell like chai?
Probably.
Oh, you know, I like
So
to
I
smell
did
plants,
this with
so.
my Zizi Raven just because I was curious, and a lot of people said it was difficult to propagate Zizis and that they take a really long time. So I was like, well, let's try it and see what happens. That was like a year ago, and half of them rotted, and like maybe like 2 or 3 of them grew into these teeny, teeny, tiny little baby plants in like a year. Like they're like this
10
big.
days later, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, no.
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 Yeah, that's probably not going to work.
Not at all. Next, we're taking a ficus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 'cause-
And sticking it in water. Actually, like this is a normal way to propagate.
all right.
I don't know why we only left it in there for 4 days. That's not enough root for that plant to survive.
That's going to die.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, that's a Benjamina. It's so fragile.
And it's...
All right, wait, no, this one's interesting. The cacti.
Okay.
She put pantyhose. You're hanging it over the moisture so that it grows roots. Totally unnecessary.
Yeah, they grow that fast. 10 days later.
10 days later, yeah, 10 years later. That is
That
a
was
normal way to propagate your plant, I guess, if you want to. Like, I've done that with succulents where you kind of just
You can literally just saw the thing in half and just...
hang it over the water because you don't want it to be touching the water because then it'll rot. But honestly, with cacti, like this one was just a cutting. And all I did was stick it in dirt, put sand on the top, and I like spritzed the soil to make it moist, and then you just leave it alone. And
It's so
like
twisty.
it's in there. It's rooted.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
pushing
it's
on it.
Definitely, yeah.
So it'll take a little while, but they'll eventually they root. And you don't really need to water them because it's a cactus.
Right, it's happy.
So this is my serious spiralis. In
Why
case
so serious?
you were wondering, I got this
You need a little Joker sticker.
from
on it.
Arizona.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
What, are you afraid I'm going to hit you with
Well,
it?
you're going to put it back. I mean,
So, yeah, basically don't need to go through all that. Oh, but the pantyhose was an interesting way of getting, like, not having to touch it. I thought that was interesting.
well, yeah, but I don't know. That just seems really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I have those gloves that just, they're like dipped in rubber.
Seem a little
those work for
unnecessary.
things.
Plus, who was it one time that we were joking with? They said just take styrofoam and
You get the styrofoam, then you can move
we were
it with
at Tea
styrofoam.
Trick, maybe.
Yeah, no, that sounds fine. I don't
And
know.
it's not going to grow that fast.
It did look
Let
like
me
it was
tell
about
you.
to rob a bank, though.
This is going to take so long to root before it even thinks about growing.
Yeah,
and then it's a cactus. So it's going to grow like a half an inch a year, maybe.
If that.
Maybe.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, okay, we're putting cotton into a plastic bag and we're getting it wet.
Is that a...
Logical. A radiator plant, they called it. Radiator?
It's a Peperomia.
It's a Peperomia. I mean, sure.
It'll probably work.
Yeah.
And rot, but...
Probably.
It might work.
Depends. Although, like, I feel like the cotton would be actually a
That'd probably
decent
help out.
medium, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, because it doesn't hold on to too much moisture.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, and once those are established, they will grow like that.
I
one's
think
probably
that
not
this is the only
far-fetched.
one I actually believe.
Right.
Like,
right.
you can propagate peperomias by just like a little leaf cutting like this, and they will grow little wispy babies fairly quickly if you keep
Wispy
them
babies.
moist enough.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you would want to go through the cotton in the bag thing, but that's kind of similar to how I already propagate. I mean, I have them like in moss or in perlite in a container. So that's not really that different. It's just a different medium. I put my Hoyas in plastic bags all the time when I run out of plastic containers. I live in a sea of plastic bags.
So that one's not too much of a stretch.
No, because it's
That was
going to
not too
up the
much.
humidity to encourage the roots
Right.
to grow faster, and I don't know, maybe the cotton actually like works.
Let us know if you try any of these. If you have just an abundance
Or
of
if you want
cucumbers.
us to try these.
I am not burying cucumbers.
I'm not doing that,
Yeah,
no. We're gonna
I'm
have
not gonna
bugs
do
in
that.
here if we do that.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Okay, this is an orchid. We've got water and they're putting honey in it.
Why?
I don't know, for nutrients.
Make
And
it
just
sweeter?
taking a stem.
Let it soak for 6 hours. But please show a giant, beautiful orchid after
It
this.
probably will.
10 days later. Okay.
But she watered it. Obviously, it would grow and bloom like immediately.
That's just, yeah.
I
That's
can't even get mine to rebloom. And it's established.
All right, so it's
banana surgery.
Banana surgery.
Yeah.
That was
And a
like
sad
it
aloe.
was like the game Operation, but with a banana.
The nutrients help roots grow?
Do they?
Okay, sure. I mean, you can just...
Oh,
Are they
God.
going to bury the banana?
Mm.
This is fine, I guess, if you're leaving it outside. Like, aloe can live outside. But they're so easy to propagate.
Yeah,
Aloe is and so is jade.
I'd be very worried about bugs.
I would be too.
They're gonna go hatching.
Rotting
all that. Yeah, that's
banana
just,
carcass.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not.
I don't recommend it.
There just seems like it's.
You can literally
There's
just
easier ways.
stick aloe
Just-
into dirt.
Just put it in moss or
water
dirt
it.
or whatever.
No,
Just,
aloe's so easy.
And
Just
just-
stick it in dirt and water it.
You know
Same
what?
thing with the jade that we're about to watch them do something stupid
I'm
with
just
now,
saying.
I'm sure.
eat the banana, and then put it in dirt, and you're fine.
Banana.
And plus, you get a banana out of it. You don't have to feed bananas to your pots.
Your plant.
There's no need.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless you're making
I
compost.
wonder if that would work with the Venus flytrap if you put it in bananas.
Well, apparently the nutrients help the roots grow, so
I'm gonna
why
need
not?
to buy some bananas.
We have bananas.
All right, let's start propagating.
We are not
We
wasting
should cut some
bananas.
cuttings for bananas.
We are not wasting bananas on that. Okay.
Here we go.
Next we have a jade plant. And we're stabbing a hole in it. And we're sticking it back in. Okay, so you're
Because it fell
grafting it
apart.
back onto itself? Yeah. That works.
That works?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
You could use duct tape.
You can actually do that with anything. That's why you see the grafted cacti in the store. They're like just the regular cactus, and then they put the other
Or
top
to put the
on
stupid
it.
thing on top.
Yeah.
The one that's not plastic.
Yeah, they
Right.
do that because the ones that they put on top grow really slowly on their own. So by grafting it to the other cactus, it uses like the nutrients to grow faster.
Interesting.
So like you 100%
You get, like,
can
a-
graft
it's like-
cacti and succulents.
Franken cactus.
I mean, you could do that to a lot of regular houseplants too.
Could I
if
put
you-
different cacti on different cacti?
Yeah. I don't know how successful it would
Franken
be,
cactus.
but
Yes.
you can try.
Like it's alive. That'd be amazing.
Okay.
All right, here we go. What is
We've
this?
got another orchid, and we're wrapping it up in moss and coconut coir and a bunch of twine. I mean, it looks like a kokodama. Is that how they say it? Kokodama? Yeah, and then you hang it.
And then hang it in your kitchen.
Sure.
Stress factors bring on flowering.
Okay,
Wait, they flower when they're stressed?
I guess.
I'd be like, Orchid, it's time for taxes. What's this one?
African violets.
Oh,
You can
boy.
propagate these by leaf. I don't recommend spraying water directly on the leaves because you'll damage them. Like you can see in the photo, they actually
got
got
a little damage.
damaged from spraying water directly on them.
Okay.
But that does work.
That was very...
Yeah, but this is what you do. You slice it and then you stick it back on and it'll regrow.
That's
It will.
fantastic.
It'll heal itself. I mean,
Oh.
that's fake as hell.
What, when it showed it perfectly?
Yeah, it was like,
no
"Whoa."
seam? Yeah.
Like as if that wasn't the before picture.
All right, so what did we learn?
We learned that
There's-
none of that's logical at all.
There is some information on the internet that is probably somewhat useless.
Yeah, I'll have
Um,
this video linked down below for you guys if you want to watch it for yourself. Go read the comments because this came up on my
Right?
feed, like suggested to me probably within the same day that it was posted. So there weren't very many comments, and I remember just watching it and thinking to myself, like, this can't be real, right? Like, this can't be a thing. I have to do a reaction video because we love reaction videos, and I thought it would be fun
Right.
to start doing them here when we see ridiculous crap like this on the internet. And the comments are hilarious. Everybody's down there like, you can't propagate a plant like that. Like, why would you even do that? Like, just stick it in water. Like, don't understand
It just seemed
why.
like everything here seemed like way too much work It was really the long way around to get these things. It's much easier than that.
Yeah. I've got a bunch of videos on my channel about how to propagate different types of plants. So if you're interested, check that out. I have a plant care playlist where you're going to find all that stuff. So if there's anything in particular that you want to know how to propagate that I haven't covered before, any plants that I haven't talked about that you want me to talk about, how to care for them, how to cut them and propagate them and all that good stuff, let me know in the comments below. That was fun, right?
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can agree that we would never do any of those, right?
No, don't do that to the cucumber.
Why would you put your pothos in an egg carton?
It's in its own sad little coffin.
It's very sad.
It was really sad. Like, you think it would wake up like a vampire, just come out and be like, hello! That's what it looked like in there, you know?
Let us know if you guys would ever try any of these, if you have ever tried any of these, if you've ever even heard of any of these. I know there's a lot of like old wives' tales and like things that have been passed down when it comes to like plant care. No, seriously.
If you soak your Hoya in apple cider vinegar, it'll grow huge. Yeah, no, it's just ridiculous.
It'll probably burn it.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more reaction videos from us, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. Go and check out our channel. We are working on stuff over there as well. We can do other types of reaction videos over there if you guys like this stuff, because we like reacting to stuff.
Yeah,
we do it all the time anyway. So
exactly.
might as well share it with you. And yeah, there's a join button down there if you guys want to be part of the official plant fam and have some perks and some behind the scenes access and be able to hang out with us and chat in the private group chat. We enjoy it. So yeah, I think that's it. I think we covered it. What? Can you please take a video of your cat's face right now so I can put it on the screen?
Take a quick picture, maybe.
She looks like she wants to murder you. That's terrifying. Oh my god, she's so cute. I can't handle her. Okay, we're getting super distracted. We're gonna go. We've got other stuff to film today. So we hope that you enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.